Hey guys, welcome back to Farmer George's channel. It's been about 3 weeks since we last took a look at my garden as a whole. So, I thought it was about time for an update. It's August 22nd, and I want to keep this video short, so let's take a look at the plants. It's about midday, and I wanted to show you an update of my garden, but before that, I was looking outside at my ghost pepper plant right here, and I want to show you the contrast before watering and after watering, and then I'll describe the benefits of doing it this way. The plant, to a novice gardener, looks like it's in bad shape, but I'm gonna water it, and once it gets a little cooler out here, I'm gonna finish the garden tour and show you how this plant bounces back and looks healthier than ever. Today, we're gonna start over here. Take a look at the Italian cayenne peppers. Looking strong. We got 3 ripe ones. There's a couple down there. Some more flowers coming in. Some more ripe ones over there. Tangerine dreams coming in nicely. Pride and Joy, a hybrid. Can't wait to reveal what this is later. That's going strong. The hybrid's going to look just like one of these, and we won't see new traits until next season. So stay tuned. Got a cactus back there. Some succulents are doing their thing. Marigolds are kind of struggling, but that's because I haven't been watering them that much. Bouncing back. Got the regular orange habaneros. Producing a ton of new buds. Just had a nice cold front come through, and it was disturbed by plus 90, upper 90 degree weather. So a lot of the buds have dropped, but I'm expecting a lot of harvest from these two plants, these habaneros. I've already harvested a ton from these two plants to make some hot sauce. Then we got the shishitos. I need to pick these again. These have just been so productive this year. This guy's red already. You want to pick them when they're green, because then they start to get a little leathery and wrinkly, and they're not as crisp and juicy. I love these as an appetizer. Just in the oven, broiled with some sea salt. Then you dunk them in some ranch and some raspberry jelly. It's awesome. Here's my bigger shishito pepper plant, and right next to that we got Trinidad Moruga Scorpion. It's bouncing back. Put some tomato fertilizer in there. Oh, this fruit is way overripe, so I'm just gonna pick it and huck it over the balcony. And then I switched so that I can get some more sun on this jalapeno plant. I switched it with this ghost pepper plant over there. It's doing great. I should have picked these jalapenos a lot earlier, because it's starting to get a little wrinkly and too soft. So that one's going to be chucked too. But it's important to note that we have a ton of buds here. Ever since I switched it to the sun, got some new growth here, so this plant's taken off. And keep in mind, from the last video, I've topped off the raised plastic beds with new fertilizer and some soil. So these have all been taken off. And then this plant right here is the chocolate habanero, and it's pretty tall, and it has a nice main growing branch right here. It's pretty thick. It's half the thickness of my thumb, but I'm getting a ton of these bad boys. And I'm excited. I've already had one of these. They're pretty spicy. I was surprised. I mean, they are like, I think, I don't know, triple the Scoville heat units as the regular orange habanero that I'm growing. So this is the first time I'm growing these, but they've turned out great in these raised canvas beds. We got another ghost pepper plant. Tons of fruit here. Tons of peppers going on. I already made pepper jelly, and I used some of the ghost peppers, actually from this plant, in pepper jelly, and then some in some powder. But I just want to take a peek at this one. Just before we shot this one, I watered this earlier today, and here's the contrast. I mean, all the leaves have perked up. They're doing amazing compared to before. They're all wilted. Some pretty good fruits. That one especially. And then just tons and tons of flowers. So it's important to pick your fruits. Unlike this one, I'm slacking on this one. I don't even know. This plant I need to pick because the weight of the fruits are just overwhelming this plant and starting to fall over on itself. But this is the Trinidad Moruga Scorpion, so it's important to pick the fruits, because if you don't, then they don't flower and produce more. So you see that there aren't really any more flowers on this plant, just a ton of fruits. This one, tons of buds, tons of flowers. It's ready to just come back. My Carolina Reaper, I've been getting these little stink bugs. You can see them. I gotta figure out how to get rid of those. But the Carolina Reaper plant is taken off as well, ever since I added some tomato fertilizer to that. Then we got the smaller shishito pepper plant. And since I pulled the wild flowers out of that one, out of this little pot, it's been doing great. And then got a nasturtium and then another little wildflower back there. So I think for my next video, there's a big stink bug over here. Oh man, it just fell off. Oh, and I got a lizard. We got all these little lizards here. I like the lizards because they eat the bugs. Where'd you go? You left. I think we have about 3 or 4 lizards in this garden, which is great for the plants. Before we sign off of today's video, I want you guys to tell me what I should do with all of these Trinidad Moruga Scorpions. Now, this is the second hottest pepper I have out here. The first one being, of course, Carolina Reaper. So, I'm putting this on you guys. What do you want to see? What do you want to see out of these peppers? I can do a pepper sauce, I can do salsa, I can do powder, I can do flakes. I already did a jelly, so I won't do that. Anything you guys want, let me know. Shoot me a comment. Like this video if you like what you saw. And please subscribe, because every time I post videos throughout the rest of the season, you'll be notified when I do so. So, let's head back inside. Wow, the garden is looking great right now. Aside from a few pesky stink bugs, and I don't know, I guess it's been hot lately, but looking at the weather for the next 2 weeks, we're gonna get some rain and it's gonna go back into the 80s. And I think since it's the end of August, we won't reach the mid to upper 90s like we have been for the past couple weeks. I forgot to mention this in the video. I know I said I'd talk about it. I wanted to address it straight up front by showing you the difference between the wilted ghost pepper plant and the rejuvenated ghost pepper plant. But basically what I do is I let the plants wilt, the pepper plants, I let them wilt. And as soon as they wilt, that's my indication, okay, time to water. I do this because if you constantly water the plants kind of get fat and happy. They don't really grow. But once they get watered after being wilted, they get a burst of energy and they put all their energy into growing. So it's kind of like working out of the gym. You can't always just go, and you can't be constantly working out. Conversely, you can't constantly just be laying around. You'll get fat, or you'll get overtired, and your body won't be able to rest and won't be able to rebuild and get stronger. I mentioned the stink bug problem. If any of you have problems with stink bugs, I'd love to know how you deal with them. So please leave me a comment, and I'll feature the fix in one of my next videos. And I have way too many Trinidad Moruga Scorpion peppers right now. Like I mentioned, if you want to see something, I'm putting this on you. I'll feature what you want in the next video or the next couple of videos, and we'll make something cool. So please subscribe, like, and comment, and let's share and grow together. See ya.